I was thinking about what we've been doing here, at the end of 2012 and what we have ahead in 2013 at www.iwasthinkingblog.com, a production of Viral Maximus with my partner Samuel Reyes and yours truly, Carlos Augusto Cestero. And we talked about it, what do we share with you in order to invite you, to exhort you, to provoke you to a better life in the days ahead, the weeks ahead, the months ahead. And I've come to this conclusion that I would like to share with you a few steps, suggestions that I want you to consider in this tape, and I want you to be able to rewind and re-record, or write them down or memorize them, or whatever you want, because this is good stuff for you. Okay, these are some steps that I recommend for you to live a better life, and I know that I can implement in my life these steps as well. Number one, don't underestimate your obstacles or your opponent. Never underestimate, okay? Don't overestimate, but don't underestimate. Evaluate and deal with it in a realistic manner. Number two, work on your weaknesses until they become your strong points. That means that if you are facing someone or something and there is an area where you're not strong enough, okay, you must work on that area. It's almost like if you're a basketball player and you're great at everything except shooting from the outside, well then go to the basketball court and don't even get inside the three-point area. Just practice and practice from the outside until you improve, until you turn that weakness into a strong point. Number three, remember that a great effort is usually the result of a great attitude. A great effort is usually the result of a great attitude. A plus A equals A. Aptitude, what God gives you, plus attitude, what you do with what God gives you, establishes the altitude at which you will fly. A plus A equals A. So attitude is very important. Number four, dedicate yourself to a mighty purpose. When I was going to do some tapings of these blogs today, I had no energy, I had no interest, I was depressed, I was emotional, and then I thought, this is for God and this is for people. And because of that, I got my behind into gear and I kind of like forced myself into coming over here. And Sammy also kind of like validated me and helped me, to get going. And now I'm really happy that I've been, spending some time and energy in doing a lot of blogs that we've been taping here today, including this one that I'm sharing with you about right now. So it's very important to dedicate yourself to a mighty purpose. Win with humility, lose with grace. Okay? When you win, thank you, God. Hey, you did well. Thank you. I'm glad if you lose with grace. Lose grace. Don't be a sore loser, okay? That's not good. Like, what's going on. Some people that lost, the elections, they don't feel too good about it. Those sore losers. God bless them. Anyway, win with humility, lose with grace. Ignore those who discourage you. I mean, we have enough discouragement. I know that I do. I have enough discouragement between my right ear and my left ear. Why do I need somebody else to contribute? Yeah, come and put me down, like I need somebody to put me down. No, ignore them. Preferably disconnect yourself from them. If somebody's discouraging you on a regular basis, you don't want to be associated with that person, so ignore that. Work to improve your moral and spiritual strength as well as your physical strength. You're a spirit with a soul in a body. Okay? We are tripartite beings, spirit, soul, body. We need to strengthen ourselves spiritual, in the soul, and in the body. That's very important. Remember that how you conduct yourself off the field is just as important as how you conduct yourself on the field. Now, this, you think it might apply to a baseball player or to an athlete, but it applies to any of us in any dynamic of life. How you behave in your office, in your job, anywhere, is as important as the way that you behave, in your house, in private, or when you're driving around in your car and you think that nobody knows you and somebody comes in front of you, yeah, I'm gonna slam my, yeah, you do the finger thing or something like that. Don't do that, don't do that. Remember, it's good to behave, behave. Be and have the proper attitude. You combine those two words, be and have, and it's behave, right? So behave. Remember that how you conduct yourself off the field is just as important as how you conduct yourself on the field. Talent is God-given. You got talent. Everybody has talent. Everybody is a saint in the spirit, a genius in the soul, and a hero in the body. Every human being is like that. Be humble. Be humble, okay, about the talent that God gives you. Be humble. Fame is man-given. Be thankful. Talent is God-given. Be humble. Fame is man-given. Be thankful. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Oh, you're wonderful. Thank you. Be thankful. Conceit is self-given. Be careful. You see, that's another story. From God you get the talent, you're humble. Somebody compliments you, be thankful. But conceit, that comes from us to us. That's like caca that comes from here and comes back to here. It's like recycling caca within ourselves, and that is conceit. Okay, that's not good. Be careful. Number 10, don't ask to be deprived of tension and discipline. These are the tools that shape success, okay? So, actually, if things are too easy for you, be careful, because complacency is one step before the fall, okay? It's not good. Tension and discipline, we are made like that, okay? We need tension, we need discipline, we need a little bit of stress in order to produce, to function at our best. Do what has to be done. This is number 11. Do what has to be done when it has to be done, okay? And as well as it can be done. Do what has to be done, when and where it has to be done, and do it the best way you can. Don't procrastinate. Don't say, oh, well, I wish. No. You check it out. If that's the time and the place to do something, then that's the time and place to do something. Okay? And then just give it your best. Well, I'm a little bit, my throat, my sore, blah, blah, blah. Hey, you know what? If you don't do it right here, right now, later on, it's going to be even more difficult. So be careful. Take advantage of the opportunity. Remember, number 12, that when you're not working to improve, the competition is, everybody's, kind of like hustling. Okay, maybe they're not, but just think in those terms, that everybody's wants to, compete with you. Sometimes in the job, in whichever way it is, it happens that people are trying to improve, to accomplish more. So remember that when you're not working to improve, your competition is. Always give your best, okay? Always give your best. And you want to practice like a champion, okay? You want to play like a champion, and you want to live like a champion. That's my suggestion. So now, let's keep in touch. I'll come back with you with something else. In the meantime, I'm going to go away, and later on I'm going to say, hey, I was thinking about this, about that. What?
Happy New Year's!
Happy New Year.